Hey you guys, and welcome back to Love for Plants. As we all know, spring has arrived, I wish spring arrived. Fall has arrived, and now it's time to dig up bulbs, if you dig up bulbs, bring all your house plants in, etc., etc. I've been working all weekend so far, and I haven't taken any video to show you guys, so I thought, oh, before I bag my dahlias, maybe I shall show you something. So today I am going to show you what I do with my dahlias. I pulled them out of the garden yesterday. I let them lay out yesterday. They're dry enough. Well, this one's dry enough for my liking, so I'm going to show you what I do to store these. So first of all, you're going to pull them out. You can either pull them out by hand if it's damp soil, or you can dig them all up. I got lucky. We just had like over 3 inches of rain. So my whole garden is nice and soft. I literally went and just pulled them right out. It was great. So what I have been doing is I try to keep the tags that they come with. So I know this plant goes with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop all these off, and then I take all my bulbs and I put them in a brown paper bag, and then I'll go ahead and put the marker in with the bag. There's a lot of different ways you can winterize your bulbs. This is just one way I do it. I do put them in bags. Now, if you are going to bag yours and store them, do not store them in a plastic container. Do not store them, let me rephrase that, do not store them in an airtight container or a plastic bag. You want these to have air throughout the winter so they don't rot. You want to let them lay out and dry before you bag them so they don't rot. So I have done all that, and I just get those brown little lunch bags. They seem to work really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start cutting off the stems, because I don't need all this here. I just need the bulbs. So I'm going to cut off all the stems. And you can cut them all the way back, you guys. And just like that, that one is done. I don't need this, just need this. So I have already went through and marked which plants go with which marker. So I kind of have them separated already. This one is still a little bit wet. I could let it lay out today. It's not like sopping wet. Actually, the dirt's falling off really well. Because I'm storing it in the brown paper bags, it's dry enough for me. Now, if you can't pull that dirt off, let it dry out longer. So I literally just throw them in a brown paper bag, put my marker in them, and fold them over. Air gets through these brown paper bags, which is why I like them. A lot less chance of them rotting. So that's just how I do it. So I'm going to go on to the next one. So you guys, this was my first year doing dahlias. So some of you are probably like, that's all the dahlias you have? Because I know people plant fields of them. I wasn't sure if I liked them. So I only got like 3 or 4 of each one. Once again, cutting those off. These are all dried out. That's what you want to keep. So I put those in here, put the markers in. The markers are really nice to keep, you guys. That way come spring, when you go to plant them, you know what you have. And then you don't have to write it down on the bag. Alright, then I have these guys. Like I said, I'm just literally, well, maybe. Some of those are pretty thick. I should have probably got my shears out. I literally just go up and cut them off. It's as simple as that. Should probably get my pruners out. And the last one of this kind. So you guys want to get as much dirt out as you can. See how that's really dry? That's what you want. You don't have to get all the dirt out, but try to get some of it out. That's how dry you want this to be. Nice, healthy roots. Need more bags. Anyway, so we had a week of under 50s at night. So talk about hustling to get your plants in the house. I have to update you guys and show you where I had to put all my house plants this year because things have been moved around in the house and now my plant spots have been taken. So I got something new going on this year that I'm going to try to do for winter. We will see if it works. I'm kind of keeping a very close eye on it right now, and I'll do a video here soon of what I did for my house plants that are still in the house but not upstairs in the house where I can see them. So okay, I think I have just a couple more, and then the dahlias will be done. I did my begonias last night. Do them the same way, and you can store them in a paper bag over winter. That way you don't have all these containers sitting everywhere. Now, I want to show you this one. I don't know why I didn't lay these out. These are like mud. Don't bag those. Don't put those away yet. Those need to dry out. Like, look at my hands. Way too wet. So I actually have this nice handy, what this is a screen door, an old wooden screen door. I will set this out on the sawhorses out in the sun, and it will dry these really quick, about a day, day and a half. So I have 4 that are really wet. They will get dried out, and then they will get put in a bag. I have this one that's dried out. I cut the top off, and I don't remember which one it is, so this is going in a mystery bag. So come spring, we'll find out what that one is. But that's really all there is to it when you're storing bulbs. Make sure they're dry, most importantly. If they're not dry, you're going to have them rot, and you're not going to have them the next year. But other than that, you simply just pull them out, cut the tops off, dry them, bag them. Come spring, you pull them out, and you can replant them all over again. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.